I know what you're thinking. I promise this video was worth the wait. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. So it's been a minute since I've done a perfume collection and favorites video. The reason why I took so long to make a new one is because I really wanted to make sure that I had new perfumes. I didn't want to just do the same perfumes that I had in my last collection. Because I do collect perfumes, it's very rare that I go through a perfume. Like, it takes me a minute, so my collection just kind of stays the same. But I waited, and I definitely have some new perfumes in my collection. I have my notes because I wanted to make sure that this video was organized. Of course, today I'm stuffy. I can still smell, but my voice sounds a little stuffy. It's been snowing for like 3 days, so it's cold here in New York. I also don't have any coffee beans. I wanted to get coffee beans just for this video, but I feel like I'm really comfortable smelling all of these. These are all my babies. If you see me reading anything, it's my own notes that I wrote down on my phone and I just printed it out. So I'm going to start with my favorites, like my top 5 favorites. And then after that, it's not going to be in any particular order. It's just going to be left to right, just like a random order. But the first ones that I'm going to mention, I am obsessed with. I either have repurchased them many times or I'm just like addicted to those scents. My number one perfume, the one that I feel like the most questions about, and you guys are always in my DMs talking about this scent. It's definitely become popular on social media because a lot of people love this scent, and because it's become so popular, a lot of people don't want to wear it because they feel like it's played out. It's still my baby, and this is my 4th bottle. This is Maison Francis Baccarat. I've been talking about this fragrance for years now, and I have the jumbo, the big boy, and I'm pretty much halfway through this one, so that says enough. I've definitely gone through like 3 of the smaller ones. It was time to just get the big bottle because I love this scent. Now, I will say I do prefer the smaller bottles. For some reason, I think they're a little bit more concentrated, but nonetheless, I love Baccarat. This fragrance deserves all of its hype. So this fragrance has saffron, jasmine, amberwood, and cedar. It's a sweet, sexy, and musky scent. All of the notes are really well mixed, very well balanced. It smells rich and classy, and now that more people have it, it might smell familiar. It is a unisex fragrance. It really does smell a little bit different on everyone. It kind of just mixes with your body chemistry, with your pheromones, with your skin. Personally, I can smell this on myself or on my clothes, but I've gotten some comments saying like, I just can't smell it on myself. Like, I spray it and it disappears. But I guarantee you that if you put this on and you can't smell it on yourself, that other people can still smell you. And this is a crowd pleaser. Like, you will get compliments on this fragrance. Every time I wear this, I always get stopped. Random people will just tell me like, wow, you smell really, really good. I wouldn't be going through these bottles if I didn't like it. I still get questions like, do you think it's worth it? The bottle should speak for itself. I have featured it so many times in so many perfume videos and favorites videos, and it's for a reason. I truly do love this scent, and I think it's worth every penny. If you want to smell sexy and a little sweet and musky and just luxurious and rich, Baccarat is the one for you. So coming in second, which I feel like it's almost first, like this one and Baccarat are like tied pretty much, is Creed Silver Mountain Water. This is my 3rd bottle of Creed Silver Mountain Water. I have the big bottle. This is the 100 ml. When I want to have a good day, I put on Creed Silver Mountain Water. So Baccarat is when I want to feel sweet and sexy, and Creed Silver Mountain Water is when I want to feel crispy, clean, and just really, really fresh. This is a very fresh fragrance that wears so well. Like, I'll spray this on myself in my room, and then hours later I'll come back into the room and still smell it. It is just so intoxicatingly fresh and amazing. So the notes are bergamot, green tea, mandarin, sandalwood, black currant. So it has a little bit of that citrus because of the green tea and the mandarin, but it's still just squeaky clean, like fresh out the shower, very invigorating. I would describe this scent as like metallic. Just like the bottle looks is how it smells. Just 1 or 2 sprays of this and you are good to go. This is also a very rich smelling scent. It's Creed, so it's expensive, but I'm telling you, worth every single penny. I've purchased 3 of these and I don't regret it. Like, once this one goes, I'm gonna buy another one. Silver Mountain Water and Baccarat are pretty much like my signature scents. If I want to smell amazing, I'll even mix both. I'll put Baccarat on my skin and then I'll put Creed on my coat, and every time I go out, I'm telling you, people are like, what are you wearing? And then I have to explain to them that I'm wearing like 3 scents because I do like to kind of mix and layer, and I never have any issues with that. But if you want to smell squeaky clean but also very rich, Silver Mountain Water. And the great thing about this too is that you can also share it if you got a man, you know, with your husband, with your boo, with your boyfriend, whatever, with your brother, with your dad. I can justify the price because it's unisex and it's just like a universal set. I love Creed Silver Mountain Water. If you trust me, Can't go wrong. My number 3, Louis Vuitton d'Absence. I had y'all trying to help me pronounce these names correctly and I can't find that story, so we're just gonna move past the names. The notes are jasmine, May rose, raspberry, vanilla, mimosa, and sandalwood. And I wrote that it smells familiar, comforting, clean. It's soapy like Dove, but rich. Silver Mountain Water is if you want to smell clean, just like fresh out the shower. This is more of a clean, fruity floral that curly hair products have. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it smells innocent and young and fresh and lively, and just, it puts me in such a good mood. I love this. I'm definitely going to repurchase it. I do want to get some other Louis Vuitton fragrances. They last really long on me. I have no issues with longevity, and I love the scent. It is so good. And if you're ever in Louis Vuitton, definitely ask for a sample. Definitely love this one. So my number 4 perfume is actually my newest addition. Just off of the initial spray, I knew that I was going to love this fragrance, and I really do. So this is from the brand Clean Reserve, and the scent is Radiant Nectar. So the notes on this one are pear, musk, white cedar extract, and ambroxan. I realized that I really love ambroxan. It's just in a lot of the fragrances that I tend to love. Radiant Nectar is my 2021 Juliette Has A Gun perfume. It is very inoffensive. It's very wearable. I can see this being someone's signature scent because it almost smells like a natural scent. I mean, Clean Reserve is a clean beauty brand. So when you first spray Radiant Nectar, it's bright and it's airy and it's fresh. And then once it dries down, you get a little bit more of that warmth, that vanilla kind of scent. I don't even think it has vanilla, but it definitely has like that musk. So it definitely dries down more warm. If you don't like anything too heavy, you want something that's just like perfect for day to day, you just want to throw it on for errands, or if you're still going to work, definitely this is the one for you. It's just so good. I definitely want to get Skin next from Clean Reserve, as well as I think it's called Bloom, Solar Bloom. There's another one that I smelled in Sephora and I was like, I need that. Rain is also really good. Just definitely check out Clean Reserve. I feel like they're so underrated. So this brand Clean Reserve is clean at Sephora, which means it's formulated without a list of over 50 ingredients, including sulfates, parabens. Also, it says that this cap is made of sustainable wood from Spain. The glass bottle is recyclable, and the carton is made from FCS certified paper printed with non-toxic soy and water-based inks. That's always a plus, and I can just tell when I spray this that I don't feel like my allergies flaring up. I know a lot of people are very sensitive to fragrances. A lot of people are not liking Juliette Has A Gun perfume. I actually don't have it in my collection anymore. I finished my bottle and I haven't repurchased it. It was a favorite of mine for so long, but a lot of people aren't really smelling that on themselves. Like, I'm reading reviews. I'm always reading reviews of things that I like just to see what other people think. This is a little different because it is actually a fragrance. It's not just like an ingredient like Juliette Has A Gun perfume. So this is definitely something you're gonna smell on yourself, but it's like barely there. It's like a soft scent, and I just really love it. So Clean Reserve, Radiant Nectar. Next up, I have a little bit of a heartbreaker because I don't think they're making this anymore, and it's truly heartbreaking. This is Balenciaga Flora Botanica. The notes are mint, rose, carnation, vetiver, and amber. It's fresh, it's floral, but also woodsy. You walk into this super high-end bougie flower shop that is also burning candles that smell really rich and expensive. Like, this is such a unique fragrance, and it kills me that I can't find it anymore. A lot of you are messaging me like, Rose, what's going on with Flora Botanica? And I have no idea. It's not on Sephora right now. It's not on any department store website. I don't understand. They do have it on Walmart, but I don't even know if it's credible. I'm not sure, but I am savoring every last bit of this. If you ever see this, smell it, and if you like it, buy it, because it might be getting discontinued. And I'm telling you, that breaks my heart because I've been wearing this pretty much since the start of my YouTube channel. My friend Stephanie put me on the Flora Botanica and Rosa Botanica by Balenciaga, and it always reminds me of her, and it reminds me of Soho, and it reminds me of shopping, and it brings me back so many good memories, and it kills me that it might be getting discontinued. So I'm gonna savor every last bit. It's very floral, I mean, hence the name Flora Botanica, but it has like that muskiness because of the vetiver and that amber, so it makes it like a sexy floral. It's just such a unique floral. I don't like too much of like a pure rose scent or anything like that. I don't like that. I prefer a mixed floral scent, or else I'll get like a major headache. But this just, the bottle is so stunning and unique. It's heartbreaking. Next, we have one of my longest lasting fragrances, and this is Glossier You. Some of the notes include musk, iris, ambrette, and ambroxan. This is a very comforting yet alluring scent. It's definitely a sexy, like, come closer kind of scent. It reminds me of like someone's skin in the summer, like at a party, like dancing outside. Not quite like sweat. The oils of someone's skin and like perfume and just like body chemistry. It's just very, very personal smelling. I know that sounds strange. I'm almost through with this bottle and I'm definitely repurchasing because I feel like you really have to give this one a chance. At first glance, you're like, it's good, nothing too special, but this is the kind of fragrance that you'll put on, you'll just forget about it, you lay down and you're like, what smells so good? And you're like, wait, it's me. No, it's you. It's this perfume. I know, that was super cheesy. If you like powdery scents, creamy scents, oils, like perfume oils, like you like to put on like sandalwood and musk, and you like that kind of scent, you're definitely gonna love this. And I'm pretty generous with this perfume because it wasn't too expensive, so I don't feel bad just like spraying it. But I'm telling you, you'll wait a couple hours and then all of a sudden it just like kicks in and you're like, wow. I mean, it smells good upon first spray too, but throughout the day or throughout the night, you'll definitely notice it. Next up is a fragrance that you guys made me buy, and I do not regret it. You guys were on point with this one. This is Valentino Donna, Born in Roma. The bottle is super cute, super like rock and roll chic. The notes are black currant, pink pepper, bergamot, jasmine, and bourbon vanilla. So at first spray, it's fruity, and then you get a woodsy vanilla floral twist. And it's like a classy casual that you can just throw on. So if you want to feel classy and elegant, but you don't want to smell like you're trying too hard or smell too mature, then this is it. So it's like a classy young scent. It does remind me a little bit of Carolina Herrera Good Girl, but Carolina Herrera Good Girl is just too strong for me. I went through 2 bottles of it and it's just too much. No offense to anyone who loves that fragrance, it is good, but this is kind of giving you a little bit of that, the sexiness of it, but it just kind of wears better. It just doesn't feel like nighttime sexy, put your heels on, you know? Like you can definitely wear this if you're just going shopping. My boyfriend rarely comments on any of my perfumes, which is crazy because I'm not used to that. Like I'm used to people always telling me like, you smell so good, but he just doesn't really make a comment about most of my fragrances. But he did make a comment about this one. He really liked it. So I feel like that says a lot because to me, it just smells like, you know, classic feminine. Like I feel like I have such intricate scents in my collection and like so complex. But I think men truly just like for girls to just smell girly. Not that I wear perfume for any man, because that is definitely not the case. I wear perfume for me, but it's always nice to get a compliment. And I just wanted to point that out, that this was one of the only fragrances that he complimented. When I first saw his scent collection, you know, I saw the Creed and I saw the Dior, but in his collection, he had Juliette Has A Gun, not a perfume. And I swear I looked at it and I was like, are we meant to be together? Like it was way too soon, but I couldn't believe that he wore not a perfume because I have loved that fragrance for so long, and it is unisex, I guess. I just never really thought it was. Like, I don't know, I just never heard of a man liking it. So he had his own bottle, he went through it, I would wear it, and then I got him a Juliette Has A Gun, not a perfume, for last year Valentine's Day, at another fragrance. But I just thought that was kind of cute to just mention that we have like the same fragrance taste, and it makes sense that not a perfume was in his collection because he actually has a very sensitive nose, so he can't wear like super strong manly man kind of colognes. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cute. Let's keep it going. Next up, we have one of my most inexpensive fragrances, and it is MAC Candy Yum Yum. And I can't believe how much I love this and how much other people love this and how good it is. I mean, I do love Turquotic, which is like their signature scent. It's what like every MAC girl smells like. So the notes, hear this. Guava, yes, guava, cherry blossom, cotton candy, vanilla, and iris flower. This reminds me of like a J-Lo scent or like a Rihanna scent, kind of like a celebrity fragrance because it's so juicy and sweet, but it does have a little bit of patchouli, so it dries down a little bit more musky. It's not just like a generic sweet. I wrote, think Victoria's Secret Body Splash, gone classy and mature. Okay. Bonus, this one is super long lasting. It's like not too expensive. You could just throw it in your purse or throw it in your gym bag or whatever. Just spray it and just feel good. It's super feminine and wears very, very nicely. And it's just one that you could just throw on. Like you don't have to think too much of it. At first spray, you're probably like, it smells a little cheap, but I'm telling you, it just gets better over time. I'm always gonna repurchase this so long as they make it. So MAC Candy Yum Yum is definitely a fave of mine. Next up, we have the infamous Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb. Tell me my bottle is isn't cute or whatever. It's customized. You can customize your own bottle on their website. I did a partnership with this fragrance. Anything that has to do with fragrance, I'm all in. So the notes on this one: bergamot, rose, tea, orchid, freesia, jasmine, patchouli, musk. It has a little bit of everything. So it's warm and sweet. It's not too floral, even though the name is Flowerbomb. So think marshmallow, not bubblegum. I feel like when you walk into Macy's, especially if you walk in through the entrance of the perfume department, this is what that smells like. Flowerbomb is like all over Macy's. Just a blend of everything. It has rose, orchid, freesia, jasmine, patchouli, musk. Like, it's just a little bit of everything. It's the best of all worlds. It's a little floral, sugary sweet, a little musky. Like, it's just a little bit of everything, and it's just classic. Flowerbomb is such a special fragrance for me. My mom has been gifting me Flowerbomb, and my brother has been gifting me Flowerbomb since I was very young. Like, since it came out, every year they would gift me like the value set from Macy's, like with the shower gel or with like the mini bottle. This is the perfect gift for like the girly girl. And I highly suggest using the free customization feature on their website because it's super cute and I love anything personalized. You can add your initials in the back. They have a ton of little accessories. You could even change the color of the bottle. Flowerbomb. Moving right along to another classic that I feel like is in so many collections, or it has been in so many collections. It's been around for a minute. It's Lancôme La Vie est Belle. Y'all always come for me for that pronunciation. I don't have a good French accent. Lancôme La Vie est Belle. Okay? That's as good as it's gonna get. Notes: blackcurrant, pear, iris, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, tonka bean. I call this my princess scent because it just smells so, not bougie, but like royal. So it's very, very sweet. There's definitely no like freshness to this one. It's extremely sweet, but it also is cozy. I picture myself wearing this in a castle and I'm very like warm and I'm wearing like this super frou-frou dress. That's how this makes me feel. Very princess-like. I don't know. But if I were a princess, this is probably what I'd be wearing. It used to be an absolute favorite for me, but I don't reach for it as often as I reach for some other ones. Every now and then, I put a little bit of this Lancôme on and I'm like, okay, feeling bougie, feeling royal, feeling like a princess. We are getting through these, baby. Pray for my nose. Okay, Givenchy Hot Couture. This is the toilette version, not the Parfum. So the notes are bergamot, Amalfi lemon, raspberry, strawberry, rose, amber, and musk. A raspberry in a leather jacket at a bar with new wooden floors smoking a cigar. If you've had Hot Couture, you know what this smells like. It's very, very, very unique and acquired. I've had people smell this and just absolutely hate it, but I've also worn it and people have loved it. So it's just one of those like love it or hate it. It's sexy and a little bit rebellious. It feels like you're breaking the rules. And I remember the Parfum smelling different than the toilette. Like, it's one of those fragrances that the toilette and the Parfum actually have like a little bit of a scent difference. Like, it's just not a longevity question. It's actually like a different scent, like a little bit of a different scent. But I haven't had the Parfum in a minute. So for now, I have the toilette and I really do like it. Givenchy Hot Couture. Next up, I have a fragrance that I get questions on every time I feature the lineup, the whole collection. I always get some DMs like, what's that pink one? What's the pink one with the silver cap? Because the bottle is stunning, and I'm talking about Delina, and this is by Parfum de Marly. For the notes, we have bergamot, nutmeg, cedar, incense, musk, petals, and vetiver. Very, very floral and fruity, but also creamy. So I wrote pretty, fruity, floral, creamy, comfortable, feminine, and sweet, but nothing out of the ordinary. I loved it at first, but now it's just a like. I read that someone called it a generic perfume in a niche bottle. Like a beautiful, delicate girl that anyone can fall in love with. But once you get to know her, really get to know her, you come to find out that she is basic. I think it's mainly height that I fell into. So I bought this because of Amra Amrezi. She does like the other one, the Parfums de Marly, Delina. I think it's exclusive? I don't know. There's another one that she likes more than this one, I think, and I've never smelled it. And this just kind of is like good girl. Like, she's just sweet. She's cute. She's cute. I would describe this as cute, but for the price, like, that price wasn't cute. So I don't regret it, but I just wouldn't repurchase it. Once I go through this bottle, which I still have a lot of, I wouldn't repurchase it, but I'm not gonna sell it or anything. I'm gonna keep her. I do like to throw her on sometimes, but I never really get compliments on this one. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. So I remember the first perfume that I mentioned, Baccarat. I got a dupe for you. And it's not an exact dupe, but it's pretty close. So this is Ariana Grande Cloud, and I don't use the word dupe that often. I don't use it loosely. I don't just say this is a dupe, that's a dupe. No. In order for me to call it a dupe, it actually has to be very similar. So the notes on this one are whipped cream, praline, coconut, musk, vanilla. Baccarat is sweet, but this is just more of like an edible sweet, like a younger sweet. And for the price, you honestly can't go wrong. It does come in this obnoxious big cloud. You could just take that out, boom, toss it, because it just takes up way too much space and it's a little tacky. So even though I keep repurchasing Baccarat, I keep repurchasing cloud. Sometimes I don't want to just spray expensive Baccarat. Sometimes I just want to spray something that I don't really mind wasting. Like if I'm gonna get on the Peloton, or if I'm just like running errands, or if I'm just like chilling at home but I still want to smell good because that's me, or to wear to bed, I'll spray on Ariana Grande Cloud. Sometimes I'll even mix the two because I just feel like they're very similar, so why not? Do not sleep on Ariana Grande Cloud. I'm telling you guys, next time you're at Ulta, don't judge it off first spray. It turns into this like yummy coconut, burnt sugar, praline, whipped cream yumminess, and it's so good. Moving right along, we have two more Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrances. So this first one is Gentle Fluidity Gold, and this one is Aqua Universalis. So I got these both from my girl Sandra. She has been in my life for ever and ever and ever, like since I was really small. She's been in fragrance since forever, and I always trust her when it comes to fragrances. So she sent me samples of these two, so hit her up. I'm gonna have her Instagram down below. As soon as I smelled the samples of these, I was like, all right girl, I'm gonna need to get both. And honestly, I don't love them as much as I love my Baccarat, but I do like them, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's start off with Gentle Fluidity Gold. So the notes are vanilla, amber, musk, and nutmeg. It's a very sweet, soft, and subtle fragrance. If you like warm scents, if you like vanilla, if you like creamy, powdery, warm scents, you definitely are gonna love this because it gives you a ton of vanilla upon first spray. I do like vanilla and I do like amber and like warm scents, but I do like to just throw something else in the mix. When I first got the samples of these, I had actually mixed the two, so I sprayed both of the samples on the same day. So that's why I ended up getting both, because I just loved what I was smelling when I mixed them. So when I wear this, it's nice, it doesn't offend anyone. And then we have Aqua Universalis. This one, the notes are Lily of the Valley, bergamot, musk, orange blossom. It pretty much smells like an expensive soap, and it is unisex. I really love mixing these two or just throwing a whole combination on. We have clean, we have warm, and then I would say Baccarat is like sweet and sexy. These are my two new MFK fragrances. Next up, we have a classic. Well, mine's a little bit of a classic with a twist. This is Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium. I have the neon. Notes are mandarin orange, orange blossom, coffee, vanilla, musk, and jasmine. It's like Black Opium's older sister who's more mature and less common. You can smell the Black Opium like right underneath, but right on top you have like that coffee and that orange. So it definitely makes it a little bit different. But for some reason, I wore Black Opium more. So even though Black Opium is more of like a generic, like, oh, I've smelled that before kind of scent, I feel like I reached for it more when I had it. So I still have a ton of this left, and I do like to wear this to bed or like right out the shower. It's nice. I just prefer Black Opium, the original. If you like gourmands, definitely smell this. If you like coffee scents, if you like orange scents, definitely give this one a try. I just personally don't like always reach for Black Opium Neon. Same goes for this one. I don't reach for this one as much. This is actually one of the only fragrances that I wear for like one season, and it's for the summer. So this is Kilian Good Girl Gone Bad. So the notes, we have jasmine, May Rose, amber, cedar, and Indian tuberose. If you like white florals, look no further. This is white floral in a bottle. It's also giving you high-end floral boutique with a bit of like a fruity twist, and it has a creamy and suede twist as well. It's definitely a head turner. This fragrance will literally like smack you if you walk by someone. Like it is just like one of those like striking, like, what is that? She's very like, hi, I'm here, white floral in the building. And I just like it for the summer because I got it in the summer and it just reminds me of like spring and summertime, I guess because it's a floral, and I'm not too into florals. This is my only Kilian fragrance. I definitely want to get some more Kilian fragrances because this one's really nice and it lasts forever. I just don't wear this so often because I'm just not like a floral kind of girl. But if you are, good girl gone bad. Next up, I have the most underrated perfume in my collection, and this is Juliette Has A Gun Moscow Mule. So the notes are bergamot, lime, lemon, ginger, apple, white musk, and woody notes. So it actually smells like a Moscow Mule, and if you listen to the ingredients, I mean the notes, lemon, ginger, apple, like it's very similar to a Moscow Mule. It has a little bit of not a perfume to it, but it has like a cool factor. A friend of mine who smelled all of my fragrances and liked some of them loved this one, and she's very, very picky when it comes to fragrances. So the fact that she loved this one the most, I was like, interesting. And she's into floral scents, so that kind of like was striking to me. But I think it's just because it's just like classic and clean. The lime, the woodsy, and the bergamot just makes it very like clean but also sexy and cool. Sometimes I forget about my baby Moscow Mule, and then I'm reminded as to why I love it so much. You throw on your faux leather, you throw on your booties, and you put this on and you just feel like nobody can stop you. Pre-COVID, of course, because what is even walking through a bar anymore? We don't even know what that feels like. Okay, moving along, we have a classic. You've definitely seen this one before, even if you haven't smelled it. So this is Marc Jacobs Daisy. Boom, we got violet, strawberry, gardenia, jasmine, musk, vanilla, and blood grapefruit. To me, this smells like summer. It smells like the sun, but I like wearing it in the winter to give me joyful, uplifting vibes, to bring back like warm memories. She's fresh, she's classy, she's floral. She's the classic good girl next door who's always on time, has a ton of friends, but she's very laid back and cool. So she's like sitting in the background, but she smells good. She's just classic, and she's very, very summer-esque. Like, I love this all year round because it just brings you cheerful vibes. I mean, the bottle also too. It's like sitting in the sun with a daisy, writing in your journal. Like, it's just very like innocent. There are so many daisies now. I honestly can't count. There like are so many different types. Daisy Dream, Daisy this, Daisy Joy, but I haven't had the other ones in my collection, like the newer ones. I did do a partnership with Marc Jacobs for this fragrance with Sephora, and it's good to just throw on and just bring back some like warm, joyful summertime memories and feelings. Here we have Nest Wild Poppy. So the notes on this one are pear, rose, raspberry, apricot, and jasmine. Wild Poppy is giving you super, super fruity floral vibes. Like very, very fruity because of the pear and the apricot. Because of the rose and the jasmine though, it has the floral. So it's just like a perfect balance of fruity and floral. This one will creep up on you and you're just gonna be like, what is that? What smells so good? Is it my hair? Is it my lotion? Because it kind of smells like a really, really good shampoo or a really nice lotion. Like, don't you sometimes wish like some lotions would come in like a fragrance? Like, this is what that smells like. So think bathtub, you're washing your hair, and the bathtub has a beautiful floral bouquet. Very sweet and very fruity, and just like a good everyday good girl innocent vibes kind of scent. And again, this one will really just like punch you later on. Like, you spray it and you're like, oh, that's nice, and then later on you're like, wow, that's really good. So this one's newer in my collection. I do want to try some other Nest fragrances. I love Nest for my home. I have a Nest diffuser in my bathroom and I love it. I've burned some of their candles and they're all just really good quality. I remember posting about it and you guys were sending me some recommendations of their other fragrances. I think like Indigo and some other ones, but I have Wild Poppy. The longevity is chef's kiss. Spectacular. Somehow I missed Versace Dylan Blue in my notes. I'm just realizing that I didn't write down anything for Versace Dylan Blue. So the top notes are Granny Smith apple, blackcurrant, clover, peach, rose, and jasmine, and the base notes are musk, white woods, and patchouli. This is another one that smells like shampoo to me, like a clean shampoo. Someone's in the shower washing their hair and the door is slightly open and you can just smell the aroma of all of the like bath products and the shampoos and everything just like mixed together. I used to love this. Now I feel like I just like it. Like, I've moved on to other fragrances, but I still have it in my collection. I still throw it on. I've had some people tell me they didn't like this one, which was shocking to me because I feel like it's just very like classic, nothing too out of the ordinary or too unique. It's just very, very clean and shower-like and shampoo-like. So Versace Dylan Blue. Next up, I have a Chanel fragrance, and I feel like when people see any of the Chan's fragrances, they think of the pink one, which is the Tender, but this one's the peachy one. It's the Vive. The notes are blood orange, grapefruit, citrus, jasmine, white musk, vetiver, cedar, and iris. So I've had other Chanel fragrances. I've had Coco Madame as well. I've had the pink Chance, which is like the tender one, whatever. That one's like very, very feminine. But this one's more of a citrus clean scent. It's bright, it's invigorating, and it smells amazing in the summer. Fresh, citrusy, green, light floral. I think from the whole Chance collection, this one and the green one have like that little masculinity to it, like a little twist to it. It's not like your typical girly girl scent. So I really like that this was just like clean, but it has a little bit of a twist with that muskiness with the white musk, the vetiver. It gives a little bit of a sexy twist. So I love wearing this for daytime, like running errands, just like something classic. I just want to throw something on, I'll put this on. If I don't know what to wear, I'll put this on, and it just makes me feel very clean and sexy. I had to go get this out of my purse. This is like my purse perfume. This is the Kristen Ess Translucence One perfume. The notes are warm wood, ISO Super, and Ambroxan. Again, that Ambroxan is in there. But I had to mention this because this is a dupe for the Mojave Ghost by Byredo. These names come from my existence, but I had that fragrance and it smells just like it. But the kicker is that it's $20 and it's available at Target. Thank you very much. Target is coming for everyone's neck. I'm here for it, okay? She's very creamy. And to me, this reminds me of like the 70s, like bell bottoms in the 70s and like curly hair. I don't know why. It just brings me back like 70s memories. Mind you, I was born in 92, but if I was around in the 70s, this is what it would smell like. I love the size. Perfect for your purse. Perfect, again, for like a gym bag, a travel bag, whatever. If you've smelled any of the Kristen Ess hair products or even the Way hair products, like it smells like that. They smell expensive, okay? Stop and smell this if you see this at your local Target. Feeling a little lightheaded, so I'm gonna need you to go press the like button because your girl needs to eat something and it's getting dark. I'm finishing the video off with 2 hair perfumes. This one I get a ton of questions on, and it's from Gisou, and it is the honey infused hair perfume. So it has honey and floral notes. It does have alcohol, which is confusing for a hair perfume. I purchased this and the oil both before they were available at Sephora. I've had it for a minute now and I'm not really hitting like a major dent on it. Sometimes it smells good in my hair, sometimes it doesn't. I think it depends if your hair is clean or dirty, what shampoo you use. I'm not too convinced for the price. I think it's really nice, but for the price, I'm not like obsessed with it. I'm not gonna go until you run and grab it because it's so good. No, it's okay. The bottle is super cute. Packaging is on point. It smells like honey. Nothing groundbreaking. It does linger in my hair. Like I'll notice if I'm laying down, like I'll smell it in my hair, but I think it's a little overpriced. I do wear it because I do want to get my money's worth. It's just okay. But a hair perfume that I do love, that I've mentioned before, is the R&Co Serious Gaze Fragrance Spray. So R&Co is a hair care brand, and the notes on this one are juniper berries, blood orange, rhubarb, leather accord, violet, and dark woods. It's a bright oriental fragrance. It smells very, very sexy and very intriguing, and I love this all over the air, in my room, on my body, and on my hair, and it is vegan and sulfate free. Honestly, you can't beat it for the price. It's 20 bucks, so I just like generously spray this. I've gone through probably like 4 of these now. It's always gonna be in my collection. R&Co Serious Gaze. I did not like the other fragrance they have. I don't know what it's called, but I didn't really like it too much. But Serious Gaze is where it's at. Quickly, I wanted to go through some of my wants. So I wrote down Burberry Her Intense, because you guys are always telling me about it and it being a dupe for Baccarat. Maison Francis Kurkdjian Satin Oud. Do not kill me on how I pronounce this one, but Byredo Bal d'Afrique? I don't know. Any Bond fragrance. You guys sent me the longest list of Bond fragrances to try. I think the top ones were like Greenwich Village, Tribeca, I don't know, Lafayette. You guys sent me so many, so I have like a long list to go in and smell for Bond, and I definitely want to get one because I've never owned any Bond fragrances. I definitely want to smell Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. I've never smelled it, but it's Rihanna's signature scent and I want to like review it for you guys. And I also want to get Eccentric Molecules 01 because I want to layer it with other fragrances. It's supposed to like bring out other fragrances. There's like a whole story behind Eccentric Molecules, and I want it and I need it, and that's probably gonna be my next purchase. Pray for me, y'all. I can taste some of these perfumes. If I didn't mention a perfume and I've mentioned it before and I used to love it, it's because I just don't have it anymore. Check the description bar because there may or may not be a perfume giveaway in this video. Leave me a comment letting me know what perfumes you love from this collection, which one you want to get, what's on your wish list, any perfumes that you recommend me getting. Like, let's talk perfumes, let's talk fragrances. I love talking to you guys about fragrances. I'm always on Instagram DM chatting away about fragrances with you guys. I'm always trying to convince you that these are worth the money. If they made it to this collection, I'm telling you, they're good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.